Hello everyone, Akshay here. So the wait is over. We are going to start today with our task 1. So here is our task 1. We have a push button and the two motors. The motors are connected in parallel. If you don't know why they are connected in parallel, you need to go ahead and discover something what is known as voltage divide rule. So for my task 1, my motor 1 should start immediately after I push the push button, and my motor 2 should start after a delay of 5 seconds. If we are seeing a time in here, you'll get an idea we are going to use a timer in this program. So let's go ahead and create the program. So I have already created the project. If you don't know how to get to this step, you need to watch my previous videos. So we'll begin with writing our program, and I will recommend you to go ahead and see my motor starter logic program, because that logic we are going to use in this program itself. So let's go ahead and write the program. Write the program in the program section, task master task section, right click it and say new section, and name the program as task 1, and the language we are going to write is LD, ladder diagram, and say apply and close the window. Go into the program editor window by double clicking it. So we'll place a normally open contact and double click it and say start and apply. Place a normal close contact for my stop button, apply, okay, and we will place a coil and name as contact relay CR and say apply and okay, and we will place a latching contact, that is a normally open contact, in parallel to the start button, and name it same as that which we have named for coil, that is CR. We are doing this purposefully because when the coil is energized, my contact will be energized. That does means this is a normally open contact. When it will be energized, it will start connecting. So we'll place the link in here, and we will create another contact by the same name as we have used for the coil and say CR, apply, and for motor 1 we'll use a coil and name it as motor 1 and say apply. For motor 2 we need to use a timer. For inserting the timer, you can go into FFB assistance and type in a name TON, that is TON, and say OK and place the component in here. Remember, we don't need the enable button in here, so just double click it and uncheck this box and say apply and OK. So we have got rid of the enable button. So we will place the motor 2 at the output of the timer, that is Q. Just click in here, it will directly make the contact, and double click it and name is as motor 2 and say apply. So now we need to make a contact, that is link this to our timer, and you will get to know that I have placed the two motors in parallel. There is a reason behind it, because sorry for that. So let's move it up so we'll get everything in one screen. Yeah, so we have placed it in parallel because we need to use our voltage divider rule, that the voltage to stay constant in both the lines. So we'll make some connections in here. So we have made the connection to the input and the output, but we need to even mention the time. The time we can mention in from here, PT. Just go in here and double click it and write T hash and the time you require, that is 5S. That's it. We are done with our program. So we will simulate it so you will get the idea how it works. So go ahead, build the program, If you don't know how to simulate the program, I will request you to go to my previous videos, watch them and come back to this video again. So to run the program, go up in here and say run and say OK. So I will start my program now. So we can go up in here and start, highlight it and set its value to 1. And you will get to know this coil is energized. That's why this contact is conducting now. And after 5 seconds, my motor 2 has also started. So we have wrote our task, we have done with our task 1. And in order to even test the stop button, we can go ahead in here and set its value to 1 and pick my finger up from the start button that is setting its value to 0. So you have got to know how easy it was and how fun it was to use a timer in our program, and you can go ahead, try it yourself. And the best way to learn is go into the simulation mode, set the value to 1 of the start button, stop button, so you'll get to know the working and the logic behind it. Thanks for listening. Have a great day ahead.